Alright, I am ready. I've been waiting all day to prepare this for us. Today we're having some Italian food, pasta, comfort food, you know, the good stuff. And this time around I'm going to do fettuccine Alfredo with steak, with a New York steak. I know that's a kind of strange combination, but usually fettuccine Alfredo comes with chicken, shrimp, but I kind of wanted to do, I don't know, see what it's like to have a creamy pasta with a really heavy protein. It might work out. And I'm going to show you how to actually prepare the steak the way I normally prepare it. So obviously show you guys how I'm going to prep that. I have the steak right here. This is a New York steak. I've kept the fat on the steak because I'm going to sear it after it comes out of the oven. Okay, so right here I have a healthy amount of pepper and salt. And please, please, please do not be shy about how much salt goes on this. It is important that you have tons of salt. More salt than you would ever think you'd need. So just kind of give that steak a nice little rub. Oh, I love the smell of coarse black pepper. These are actually peppercorns. There you go. So I got that one side coated. Flip it over. Just do the same thing. Rub it in there. Get that black pepper. So I know it looks like a lot of pepper at this rate, but when you sear it, when you actually put it in the oven, something about, you know, the cooking takes away the spice of the pepper a little bit. The searing as well helps to take away that spice. So, ooh, that's a lot. So just kind of dab the sides here. All right, I feel like this guy is ready, beautiful, ready to go on this wrap here. And what I am going to do is put this in the oven at 275 degrees. And we are going to leave it in for, well, for this size steak, I'm going to leave it in for 25 minutes. Bigger steak usually takes 40 minutes. I'll keep it at that rate. In the meantime, let's make a drink because I'm thirsty. All right, so let's get our drink on. It's happy hour. It's time for some yummy stuff. Let's put some ice in our cups. But this time around, I know I usually use limes, but I've been into lemons lately. I don't know, I feel like lemons really make the drink taste a lot sweeter than limes do. Squeeze it all in there. Alright, I do have a measuring cup, my little shot glass for my measuring cup here. I think this is about a shot and a half if I'm not mistaken, but let's see. You get 1, 2. Actually, I want a little bit more. So I'd say this is kind of like 2 shots total. There you go. Perfect. And lastly, I'm gonna put some ginger ale. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this. It's called Zevia. So this carbonated drink is pretty much, it's a soda, but it's a 0-calorie soda. No sugar, no artificial sweeteners. I found this at Sprouts. Now, I'm all about trying not to drink that, like, regular soda. I don't really do diet soda or anything like that. I just don't like the way it tastes. This kind of tastes like diet soda to me, which is, I mean, I guess it's okay. I can't be, I guess, too picky, especially if I'm trying not to drink, I don't know, a bunch of sugar. So this is a great option. It really is. I didn't hear about it until until my trainer actually was drinking a kind of a sports drink with Zevia. So it's pretty much like stevia, right? Instead of regular sugar. And this flavor here is ginger ale. Oh, that looks so good. Very nice, very nice. All right, so we just took that steak out and now it's looking pretty good. It's cooked through. I'd say I left it in there for like 20-25 minutes for a steak this size. Now we're just waiting for this to heat up here. I'm gonna actually sear and brown the outside of the New York steak. It's gonna be charred, it's gonna be delicious. All right, friends, I'm gonna sear this. Watch out for your ears. Turn down the volume. You're not gonna like it. Ready? You're gonna sear this for about a minute. I'd say a minute each side. Don't overdo it. We're gonna get that nice golden brown. Oh, it smells so good. I can smell the peppers. It's splashy too. Right, it's actually, I have safety gloves here because you know you never handle a cast iron without protection. What I'm gonna do right now is add a little bit of butter. There you go. And some garlic. Oh, that smells so good, so good, so good. Just a little bit more butter. All right, so that minute is up now. We're gonna turn it over on the other side. Oh, do you see that? That's what you want to see. Don't worry. You think it looks burnt, but what it does is basically it creates a nice crust on the outside, but it's very soft in the middle. Oh, and that garlic smell. So make sure you drizzle that butter on top. Get all those buttery juices. So excited. All right, so that's been about a minute. And what you want to do is make sure that you sear the fat a little bit. I love burnt fat. I know it sounds disgusting and I know people are so grossed out by it, but oh, I love burnt fat. There you go. I'm gonna leave that there. Turn this off. So I know that looks charred, but we're gonna let it sit for maybe, I would say, a good 10-15 minutes. I wanna make sure that all that moisture absorbs into the steak so that it's not dry and that hopefully it's still medium rare. It's tricky with the steak this size because normally I go a little bit bigger. This one here, it's just a bit skinnier than usual. So hopefully I didn't cook it all the way through. If I did, oh well, I tried my best. But oh, I'm so excited. Look at it. Looks so beautiful. Oh my goodness. So while we're waiting for this guy to be ready to serve, right now we're gonna go ahead and make our fettuccine Fettuccine Alfredo, right? Creamy pasta. I actually have this pasta instead. This is actually spinach fettuccine. If you have not had spinach fettuccine, I don't know what it is. I'm not even sure if it's the flavor. I love the way it looks, the color. It's so appetizing. I had this at a restaurant, I guess not too long ago, and when I saw it, I was like, I have to have it. All right, guys, let's get in that butter. Let's get in a lot of butter, apparently. Look at that. Is that like a quarter cup? With Fettuccine Alfredo, you cannot not have butter. I'm actually gonna go and put in the garlic. There's never enough garlic, you know that. Alright, I'm gonna let that melt a little bit. Let's see here. Wow, this is good. Look at so ugh. I'm gonna have to drink yours if you're not gonna drink yours. That is incredible. Please make that at home. You don't have to use Zevia ginger ale. You could just use a regular ginger ale. All right, right now, very simple. You just add your heavy cream. So let me see. Actually, I'm gonna add just a cup and a half. So I need to stop right there. A little bit more. All right, I think that's good. All right, and then don't forget to add in salt and pepper. I want a little bit of, I'm adding a little bit more salt because my butter is unsalted. And I honestly think pepper is the secret to a very, very delicious Fettuccine Alfredo. And of course the cheese. This is a blend, an Italian blend. But the most important cheeses in here are Parmesan cheese and Romano cheese. You need those two. But it also has mozzarella and provolone. I figured cheese is cheese. I mean, come on. Who the hell cares? So get wild with it. The cheese is gonna thicken this sauce. Is that too much? Some of you guys is not enough cheese. Oh, it's pretty thick already. You know what? Since this is a mukbang, I'm just gonna go ahead and add some more cheese. Let that melt. Oh my god. It seriously smells so good. And you know what? I'm glad there's a little bit extra sauce. Hopefully I have some sauce left because I have French bread, garlic French bread, garlic butter French bread. You're gonna be so happy. Now we're gonna add this guy. Looks like somebody's hair. Alright. Now I would have preferred to, oh my god, look at that. I usually, aside, you know, from cooking the sauce, I usually have the pot boiling with the pasta, and I immediately put the pasta into the cooking sauce. But in this case, I had to cook it beforehand. But don't worry, I'm sure it'll be delicious. Oh my god, look at that beautiful, beautiful pasta. Get that sauce in there. Alright, we're gonna get the rest of the food and we'll be all set to eat, okay? See you guys in a little bit. Your drink is in the way. Drink it, hurry up. I'm gonna have to move it. Don't block my food. Anyway, let's get going. Alright, so this one is good to go. Next we are going to finally cut into our steak. Now, let me just tell you, if it is bloody by any means, I'm gonna be kind of sad because I'm aiming for a medium rare. Ooh, so juicy. Yes, this is very nice. This is very, very, very nice. Ooh, do you see there? I wonder if you could see that. That looks perfect. I mean, it could actually be a little bloodier, but you know, this is like the perfect pink. Pink and mushy. Mmm. All right. This smells delicious as well. All right. So I'm gonna turn this guy off. Ooh. We're gonna leave that steak there for now, and then I am going to just finish this off with some beautiful chopped Italian parsley for color, and then let's get this beautiful Caesar salad going. Caesar dressing. Yes. I am ready. I'm just gonna shut up right now and dig in. All right, I really, really, really want to get a taste of this. So do you see there? Some more of that steak. Oh my gosh, so exciting. Mmm. Mmm. Super creamy. Mmm. 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 The pepper on the steak. I mean, it really, 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 it really, really complements the pasta. Mmm. Mmm. I love having salad with pasta. Mmm. Mmm. Totally excellent. Mmm. Oh, this is everything. You guys, this is so easy to make. I don't know why we're paying like almost $18 for Fettuccine Alfredo at those restaurants. Let's get some of that bread. Yes. Mmm. 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 Ah, so good. Like, so fulfilling, so hearty, so... I mean, there's so much texture going on here. We got this like kind of sliminess of the pasta. We got the chewiness of the steak, right? And then we have the crunch of the salad, even the croutons, the bread. Mmm. Mmm. Mm. I mean, who would have thought steak and fettuccine alfredo together? If you're a red meat lover, I mean, this... Like, I'm just speechless as to how good it is together. And I love that fat right there. No, seriously, like I remember back in the day how my first dates, most of my first dates were usually at Olive Garden. And I mean, maybe because it was, I guess, popular back then. I think it's still popular today, but it's very common to eat there today. But yeah, that was like the first date joint, and I don't know, thought it was so, I thought I loved Olive Garden. Now that I have it today, I'm not sure if I'm obsessed with it as I was back in the day, but that soup and salad deal. But you know what? Whenever I go on dates, though, I don't get the soup and salad deal because that's so cheap. You know what? If someone's gonna pay for my meal, I'm gonna make sure it's either a seafood dinner or a steak dinner. No, that's totally old-fashioned. I don't think that way anymore. I don't go, oh my gosh, you should be paying for the whole meal. Before, I think when I was young, I felt that way. But I think roles have changed a lot today, though. You know? I used to think to myself, like, if you don't pay for my dinner, I'm not gonna give you anything. Like, we're not gonna have a good time if you don't pay for my dinner. But I think part of the reason why too is because I didn't really make a lot of money back then, so I just kind of thought, well, this is a nice opportunity to get delicious food, so why not get it for free, right? I feel like a Kardashian eating this salad. They're always eating salad, and they make it look so good. And when you actually have it, it's like a hashtag disappointed. And then we upgraded. Well, I upgraded to go into Cheesecake Factory, right? And I thought I was the coolest shit for finally making it to Cheesecake Factory. Like, I thought that was... I bragged about it. Like, oh, I went on a date at Cheesecake Factory. Like, it was some fancy thing. Maybe it is for some people today. Seriously, this drink is life. I don't think I've ever inhaled a beverage so quickly on this show. What, you're not thirsty anymore? It's mine now. I don't know how it is today though, because why? I haven't dated for like 10 years. I've been with this person for 10 years, you know, so I don't really know what it's like anymore. But do you guys pay half of your meal or the whole meal, or do you expect people to pay for your meal when you're on a date? Like, I really want to know what your thought process is today. 2017 dating scene. I want that information because I don't know any better at this moment in my life. I don't know what it's like dating, you know, in this time, in this decade. But I used to try to play it off like I was insisting on paying, or at least half of it. You know, I'd do that whole thing where I would take my wallet out and act like, oh, I'll get half. And then I'll be like, no, 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 it's fine. It's like, are you sure? You don't, are you sure? I did that so many times. And one time I failed. I actually had to pay for half of my meal. Fuck. That's what happens. Oh, I was such a sneaky little teenager. Like, now that I think about it, I was not very likable, I don't think. I feel like I was just like incredibly selfish, like alien or something. I don't know. Why did anybody want to hang out with me? I have grown a lot. A lot. I don't even remember what I can't even remember what I thought about at the age of like 18 or 19. I don't even remember. I know it's weird, but I don't know if I like the shape of these. I like them like the cylinder, the round shape. Not that it matters, it all tastes the same, but... Actually, it does matter. You know, there's something that I do not like. You know how, like, there's... Take, for example, a ham, right? A piece of ham. You got the big ham with the bone in it, you know, that you have for, like, Thanksgiving or whatever, or Christmas. And then you have the deli cut ham. I have such a huge problem with deli cut ham. I do not like the way it tastes. I don't know what it is. It's still ham, but it's cut in a way that's so thin and so fine. Like, there's something about it that's just not... And I actually did hear or read something about how, you know, the way things are shaped and the way things are cut really does affect the way it tastes. I don't know if you ever noticed that or thought about that, but I mean, that deli cut meat that you're getting from Subway or something, like turkey meat or whatever, don't you think, like, God, this tastes so different from having straight up turkey breast or something during Thanksgiving? Like, there's such a different flavor, a texture, everything, but it's still turkey meat. I mean, maybe the sandwich, the deli cut is, I don't know, cured meat. I don't know what it is. Salted. Who knows? But it's still meat. You know what's funny? Sometimes I forget what I'm talking about when I'm really, like, buzzed. But I just, for a moment, I was like, what was I just talking about? It was about deli cut meat. I totally forgot. Oh, I'm getting like really full and quickly. Everything is so heavy. TMI, but earlier today I had a spicy Thai curry, and I swear that shit killed my stomach. I shouldn't have had anything to eat, you know, especially when I'm planning to have a mukbang. I should just not have anything that would fill me up so much and cause me to go to the restroom way too many times. So I regret that. But I'm kind of happy that you guys are digging these cookbangs. I'm not sure if everyone's digging them, but I do think that some of you are very making it very clear that you do enjoy these. I do want to let you know I can cook. A lot of people, I don't know. Maybe I didn't showcase that early on. Maybe that's because I was kind of scared to cook in front of the camera. I mean, let me just tell you, it's a lot of work. I don't think you know how hard it is for us to kind of cook with this kind of random display here. You gotta move things around, you gotta, you know, take things out, put things in, you know. At the end of the day, it's a show. I don't have an assistant helping me by taking the dishes down. I mean, I could ask someone downstairs to do it for me, but he's not gonna help. Not the way I want him to help, at least, because I'm controlling, but still, you know what I mean. It's a lot of work, and I hope you realize that. I do know that you know that, but I do enjoy doing them, and it's great because it's letting me kind of, I would say, practice cooking again. I kind of stopped doing it for a moment just because I'm on a healthy eating binge. This is not healthy, by the way, and I didn't count it today. I can't count these things. Do you know how much butter I put in there and cheese, and that steak and I'm not counting this today, so this is a cheat day, all right? But I think I'm gonna have to end it here just because this is just so filling. Okay, fine. Maybe I'll have some more salad. I think I am done here, you guys. That was probably the heaviest meal I've had in mukbang history. Heavy as hell. I mean, I'm foolish to think that I even finished this. And shout out to Divine Munchies for being able to finish her freaking Olive Garden food. I just don't know how she does it. And I love it. And I think that's why she is incredible. And people love her. And I love her. Check out my buddy Divine Munchies. She's incredible. Maybe I can pack this up for you guys. Have some leftovers at work tomorrow. Alright. I love you. Thank you. I'm gonna go lie down now. I'm so full. No more butter. No more butter. Love you. Bye.